Hey guys, this is Phil from TheCage.com. So we're going to take a look at the iPad Smart Keyboard. Alright, well there's a Smart Keyboard cover for the iPad Pro 12.9. You know now there is two devices of the iPad Pros. There's a 9.7 and there's a 12.9. There's different specs, but the main difference is, of course, the size. So they made out a new keyboard for the smaller variant of the iPad Pro. By the way, Phil Schiller said that you cannot call them the iPad Pros, so make sure to call them iPad Pro devices. Although Apple is using the term iPad Pros in their own website, that's what Phil Schiller says, so I guess we'll have to follow that. No, iPad Pros. Anyway, here is a keyboard, and it's covered in plastic, covered in the thin protective plastic that we'd love to throw away. And here's the Smart Keyboard cover itself. There's a little reflect box, but I don't think you have to read much about the keyboard itself, so I'm just going to throw that away as well. So here is the Smart Keyboard cover. Well, Smart Keyboard, another protective film, and so there are two ways you can use this. So you can install that with your iPad Pro to use it as a keyboard, and you can use it as a cover and as a stand. So what I mean by that is first has to be explained through the installation with the iPad Pro. So here is the iPad Pro 9.7 inches, and here it snaps right on to the iPad Pro and the Smart Keyboard, and this is your usual cover mode. And when you're in need of the keyboard, you can just open that up. And just like that, you can now start using it as a keyboard. So it's selling at they're selling this at $149, and that's $20 cheaper than the 12.9-incher one, this $169. And I still think this is an outrageous price for the keyboard, especially considering that it's not exactly the best keyboard that you can get out there. The keys are really, really narrow. Well, of course, it's a 9.7-incher, so in order to fit all the keys inside the narrow width of the iPad Pro, they had to have some sacrifices, and the sacrifice is truly, truly painful. While I was trying to type on this keyboard, this isn't exactly the best typing experiences. The keys are too narrow. I can see the effort that they try to make over here. The keys are well separated. The pitch is not as good as I wished it to be, but it's okay. And there are all keys all there. Although the little shortcut keys on the top would have been nice. It's missing a row there, but I can deal with that. But I still cannot really call this the best typing experiences. Too small. Keys are too small. There are three modes. First, typing mode, and second, cover mode, and there is one ridiculous mode where you can use it as a cradle. I think I know how to make it work. There we go, the cradle. And the cradle mode, the problem of the cradle mode is almost standing right in the 90 degrees. And when you're watching something, let's call it a TV show. When you're watching a video on your iPad, you want to have a right angle, and this is standing up front. This is not the right angle that you want. This is not a comfy angle. Of course, you can use it in the weirder way, although it's not officially supported, but in either ways, I'm not really sure if it's worth your $149 that your hard-earned cash. But anyway, so here's a brief look and unboxing at the Smart Keyboard for the iPad Pro 9.7. This looks ridiculous. Maybe you need a keyboard. There are third-party keyboards out there. I'm sure they're not necessarily better than this, but I'm not sure if you want to spend this much on this ridiculous keyboard. Well, that was a Smart Keyboard for the iPad Pro, and we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later. You can meet us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and ciao.